I'm Shri's Inner Circle, welcoming all beings back into your inner circle of consciousness and clarity from the great Father Oka Spirits. Blessings, 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 blessings. There are many circumstances where we live in the now moment you don't have a precedence for. Past experiences have not shown the way, or perhaps past experiences have mired the way because you've had traumas. And so this past memory causes you a blockage. Tap into your higher self and your intuition to guide you, because then you're always starting on a clean slate. And listening, knowing how to listen to your inner self is core. When you don't listen to your inner self, here's what happens. And this is what happened to me. Okay, so I'm going to share that with you. See, and that's a very important lesson for me too. And I see this also as a medicine. You know, we have unpleasant situations that happens to you, and that is really a medicine to help me to grow further. I was walking and I walked my dog, and then I saw this dog, a golden retriever. You know, golden retrievers are reputed to be friendly, right? So this one looked at me. It was a puppy from a distance. The owner was kind of hesitant. It has a muzzle on its face. But I did not take these cues. I still approached the dog, despite the dog looking fearful and, you know, growling a little bit. I still had fixated on my mind that ego was like trying to prove itself that, you know, every dog is an angel, every dog is friendly. And so I pushed it. I pushed it too much. So my dog ended up being hurt. That incident was probably meant for me, you know, to say that, hey, people can be in a bad mood. People can choose to be unfriendly. That is their path, and maybe circumstances have it they're going through the dark shadow period. And so I realized how selfish I was to push my opinion of every dog is friendly and everyone is good to me. And so when I pushed it, I went against my instinct, which was like, be careful. That dog does not look friendly. That dog doesn't seem to want to associate with you. That dog doesn't seem to want to be your friend. And yet I was forcing it. I got bitten. There are two things that came up, like really important messages, which I want to share with you. One is listen to the intuition. Listen to the red flags that's coming up. Feel the resistance. You feel it's not going well. You feel that person is not ready, or that situation is not ready or not friendly, and yet you push. Okay, so listen to your inner intuition. 1. 2 is to establish healthy boundaries. It could be the person you come across in the street. It could be your colleague. It could be someone in the family. But when you feel that things are tense, that there is an air of animosity or heaviness, a sense of resistance, they're not really opening up to you, things don't seem to go very smoothly, is to let it go, acknowledge that they're not ready, situation's not right, it's nobody's fault, stop. It's just a bad moment. Develop healthy boundaries. So 1, look away. 2, walk away. Avoid. Okay, rather than go and play with the fire and get burned, it's to walk away and don't let that circumstance happen, because an intuition is a guidance of a very near future event that will happen, but it's guiding you to say, warning, warning. Your angels are saying, stay away. And so it's to heed that advice and to walk away. And don't stumble into it. Don't try and prove anything to anyone, because that again is ego driven. How do we then improve our intuition? You know, because the intuition is a sense of clairvoyance. For me, I'm clairsentient, so I can feel, and it's shown through me, through dreams. I literally see the warning. The day that my dog was being bitten, I had a dream that there was a wasp that was flying and getting lost in my hair and threatening to bite my head, you see? And then what happened in the day was Muffin got bitten in the head. Nothing happened. It's like in the dream, the wasp was flying around, buzzing and being an interference, but I didn't bleed. But that was a direct warning from my angels. And so I knew something was going to happen. So I was already on that highlight, but I did not heed that intuition. You could also have dreams which are showing you that intuition. So pay attention to your dreams, write them down, write down your dream messages in a journal. The first thing you do when you wake up, otherwise you're going to forget it. And then secondly is that you could also be clairaudience. So you could hear words, people warning you. So I do get that too, that I suddenly feel like someone's talking to me and say, careful, do this, don't go there. And so be careful and pay attention and be very on the alert. Daily meditations always helps, because when we are in a state of meditative presence, then we are keeping in check the restless energy. Because when our mind is restless and all over the place, and we're constantly reacting in that reacting mode to the outside world, we're no longer tuning in to our higher intelligence and our higher self, because we're completely blocked out. We can't even feel. A daily meditation, regular exercise will help to sharpen our intuitive insights. And especially so, it's really to, when you meditate and close your eyes, is to roll up your eyes. And as you roll up your eyes, focus on your third eye. So you deep breathe in from the crown of your head. And then as you do, focus and imagine that the oxygen that you're breathing in, the life force energy, is coming through your third eye, going to the back of your head and coming out from your third eye. So it's always that one pointed focus on your third eye. Listening to intuition is also about understanding that there are sentient beings around who are willing to help you. So be on the alert and feel that it could be a crystal, it could be your spirit guide, and that could change too. Your spirit guide could change from one point, could be a hummingbird, another it could be an orca, it could be a dragon, or you could be drawn to certain gods and goddesses that you're not even aware of in your respective culture or society. You could have lived and experienced that culture, that epoch, that society in your past lives. Beings that comes to you that may not even be from this planet Earth. So be open to the fact that there are lots of high frequency beings who are your relatives, in this cosmic journey, who want to help you. So be open and be receptive of their help as well, because we're one tribe, and there's a lot of coherence and synergy. And so as you meditate, always call in for your spirit guides, for your cosmic family to support you. Every single person who is on the path of healing and the path of spiritual awakening is really helping the entire human collective to prosper. It's good for you, and it's also good for all of us, because your healing and your growth and your knowledge is giving light to the grid. You give the energy to the grid. Leave me a comment about what you do, share with us how you develop your intuition, the kind of experiences that you have had. So with that, kisses. Have a beautiful week ahead. May your manifestations come true. Stay on track. Namaste. Lots of love.
If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you. Subscribe right now.